Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. It's Gabe with Trial by Designer, and today we're trying out Slant. Slant.co is a free online app that allows you to transform a set of flat images into a three-dimensional showcase of your work. You know, something that would be kind of complicated to do with Photoshop now takes but a few clicks with Slant. So in this video, we're going to take Slant for a spin. I'm going to show you how easy it is to put together a fire composition with this app, and then together we'll take a look at what the render looks like. So don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and with all the requirements done and dusted, let's get to it.
I'll do.
So before we jump into Slant, it's worth taking a look at how I would normally go about doing what Slant does so very easily. So here we are in Adobe Photoshop, and I've uploaded an image of a dashboard design that I did, and what we're going to do is style it to look like it's in 3D space. The first step is transforming the smart object and adjusting the perspective via the object's endpoints. This can take some tinkering, but once you have the angle that you like, what we'll want to do is do the exact same thing for every image that's going into the comp. So for this example, we'll need 4. So I've transformed and scaled a set of screens from the same project in the exact same way. The order in which we stack the image objects is the foundation of the 3D effect. What we can do now is apply slightly different layer styles to each smart object to help reinforce the illusion of 3D space. Higher objects get softer, more feathered shadows, and lower objects have tighter ones. All this needs is a ramp in the background to bring it all together and dampen those shadows just a bit. Alright, pretty swaggy presentation for the app screens, albeit sort of long-winded. The only downside is that we're stuck with the angle we set our images at the beginning, so changing that would be a real pain. It may even be faster to just start with a fresh set of images and try a different angle. Instead, let's take a look at Slant and see how easy it is to do without Photoshop. This is the Slant web portal. Anyone can use it for free and make the same composition we created just now in Photoshop. To the right is all the navigation and controls, which really aren't anything to write home about. But we're trying to slant stuff, so let's first start by uploading our images into the tile section right here at the top of the canvas. Now that we have some tiles to play with, we can drag them into the layout and arrange them how we like. You'll want to keep them pretty close together so the elevation has a more dramatic effect, of course, and snapping can be a little finicky, as you can see. You can also turn the grid on up here in the upper right if you're a grid kind of person, but let's leave it off for now. Let's center up our tiles in the viewport and pinch it in a bit to tighten the shot. Now all we need to do is hit the 3D button in the upper right hand corner and boom! 3D tiles, baby. Our controls to the right allow us to adjust the thickness of the tiles, the elevation, and even the spacing between them individually. Lots of cool ways to customize a shot in literally seconds. You'll notice that if we increase the thickness way up on the tiles, the image is textured onto the tile, so it gives it this really clean extruding effect. We don't really need it like JK Rowling thick, so we're looking for like Vogue magazine thick, so like maybe an 8. The coolest thing about this setup is you can move and adjust the angle of the shot and move things around in 3D space. Lots of time saved by being able to customize the view like this with the rotation and the zoom, instead of, like starting from the very beginning with a whole new set of images. Just move the sliders on the canvas, and we have a totally different look instantly. Man, I love technology. How cool is that? Lastly, effects and overlays are still under development, so we can't play with those yet, and just below that, however, is the exports, which allows you to capture your work in PNG and SVG format. If you want to export the composition without a background, you just have to set the opacity of the swatches to 0. I wish there was an easier way to do this, but I couldn't find one. And that's it. You have a beautiful modern presentation of your work that can be adjusted on the fly and changed completely with a different set of images. Super, super sick. So I personally hope that Slant continues to develop this app. I will definitely be keeping a close eye on them. I think it's a niche but amazing product that sort of feels like hacking with how easy it is. But that's a wrap, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful as an intro to Slant. I would recommend you go check it out. You give it a go and see for yourself how amazing this thing is. I left a link down below in the video description for y'all to check it out. So thanks for watching again. I'll see you next time on TBD. Have a good one.